In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on July 11th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Atlanta Braves versus St. Louis Cardinals. The Atlanta Braves are squaring off against the St. Louis Cardinals. And both squads are itching to turn around what's been a bumpy ride this season so far. The Cardinals haven't had much luck lately when they're favored at home against the Braves, going just 2-8 in their last 10 in that spot. Meanwhile, the Braves have held their own on the road in this matchup, posting a 6-4 mark over their past 10 visits to St. Louis. Each team is dealing with its own headaches right now. The Cardinals can't seem to get solid pitching, while the Braves are sputtering when it comes to hitting. Honestly, I wouldn't put much stock in either side here, since it feels like a total coin flip. But looking at how these two have matched up historically, and considering how much the Braves need a series victory to get back on track, I'm leaning toward the underdog to pull it out. As our first pick for this matchup, the Atlanta Braves money line is our full game side pick. Atlanta's games have mostly stayed under the total lately, with a 3-6-1 over-under split in their last 10 outings, meaning runs have been scarce more often than not. Over on the Cardinals side, they've seen the under hit in a 1-3-1 clip during their past 5 at home, keeping things low-key in front of the local crowd. Sure, St. Louis has shown some pop at the plate over the course of the year, but they've hit a wall in recent weeks, getting shut out in 4 of their last 9 games and failing to generate any real offense when it matters. Bottom line, I'm not counting on either lineup to light up the scoreboard in this one. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total, is our full game total pick. Arizona Diamondbacks versus Los Angeles Angels. The 2025 MLB season keeps rolling on Friday, July 11th, with the Arizona Diamondbacks facing off against the Los Angeles Angels in an interleague clash at Angel Stadium out in Anaheim, California. It's a cross-league matchup that could bring some surprises, especially with both teams trying to find their rhythm in the middle of a long summer grind. Ryan Nelson is stepping into this Friday game against the Los Angeles Angels looking sharp and ready to go. This righty didn't start the year in the rotation, coming out of the bullpen for 10 appearances instead, but a mix of injuries and shaky starts from others on the staff pushed him back into a bigger spot. He's stepped up big time in his latest turns on the mound, giving Arizona some real solid innings and helping stabilize things when they need it most. In his most recent outing against the Royals, Ryan went a full 7 innings and let up just 1 run, keeping everything under control with smart pitches and good command. Overall, he's been stingy, surrendering only 4 earned runs across his last 5 starts put together, which shows he's locked in and tough to score on right now. Tyler Anderson is holding his own on the mound too, not giving up more than 3 earned runs in any of his past 3 starts, which is decent enough for him heading into this one. That said, he's up against a steadier Arizona batting order that's been more reliable, and honestly, Anderson isn't a guy I rate all that high to start with. He's the type of pitcher who doesn't rack up many strikeouts and tends to serve up too many homers, which can bite him hard on off nights. Sure, he's looked better when throwing at home this year, but I still see Arizona coming out on top in this spot. As our first pick for this matchup, the Arizona Diamondbacks money line is our full game side pick. Even though neither squad cracks the top 23 in overall team earned run average and both are stuck in the bottom 5 for bullpen earned run average, I'm still betting on the under here. The Diamondbacks have pulled out wins in Nelson's last 5 outings, where he allowed just 1 run in 4 of them and 2 in the other, keeping games tight and low on drama. Anderson has been solid at home overall this season, and while he let in 3 runs last time out, he was sharp in the 2 before that, giving up only 1 run each. This might not turn into a classic pitcher's battle with zeros everywhere, but it won't explode into a bunch of runs either. Expect things to stay contained and under control from start to finish. As our first pick for this matchup, under the projected total, is our full game total pick. Philadelphia Phillies versus San Diego Padres. The NL East leading Phillies are heading out to San Diego to launch a 3-game weekend series against the Padres, with both teams looking to make their mark in this cross-country clash. The Phillies are pushing forward on their West Coast road trip with a Friday night matchup in San Diego, and they're in solid shape with Suarez taking the mound. After a rocky return where he gave up 7 runs on May 4th, he's tightened things up big time, allowing just 9 runs combined over his following 11 starts, proving he's got the stuff to shut down lineups. On top of that, the team enjoyed a full off day before this series starts, giving them a chance to recharge. The Padres are fresh off a grueling 4-game battle with the Diamondbacks and now have to rely on a makeshift starter due to ongoing injuries plaguing their rotation. Count on the Phillies to generate enough offense to back Suarez, who's been incredibly tough to hit lately. As our first pick for this matchup, the Philadelphia Phillies money line is our full game side pick. Even with star power scattered throughout both lineups that can spark rallies at any moment, the real edge for these clubs lies in their pitching staffs, and that's reflected in the undergoing 7-3 across their last 10 head-to-head meetings, including a mere 20 runs total in their initial 3-game set of 2025. Breaking it down further, the Phillies have seen the under hit in 7 of their past 10 games overall, surrendering only 26 runs during that stretch, which underscores their defensive strength and ability to keep scores low. For the Padres, the under has cashed in 6 of their last 10 outings, with fewer than 5 runs on the board in 9 of those, pointing to a pattern of tight, grinded-out contests. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Toronto Blue Jays versus Athletics. An American League matchup is set for Friday, July 11th as the Toronto Blue Jays go up against the Sacramento Athletics. Looking at where both teams stand right now, the Toronto Blue Jays have a solid upper hand in this one. They're sitting atop the American League East with a 54-39 record. Their bats are clicking, and they've been stacking wins lately. Max Scherzer might still be shaking off some rust to hit his peak, but he's got a strong history against the Athletics, and that veteran skill that tips the scales for Toronto on the mound. Sacramento's main headache is their starting pitching, and it matches up poorly here, especially with Luis Severino having a tough time at home. Toronto's hitters rank in the top 3 for team average and top 10 for putting runs on the board, so they're primed to jump on Severino's slip-ups. Meanwhile, the Athletics are grinding through a rebuild that's been rough. Their offense has had some bright moments with decent power, but they just can't stop runs from scoring, which is a huge issue. With Severino at 0-8 and a 7.04 earned run average in home starts, it's tough to put money on Sacramento, especially facing a team that's playoff ready and leading their division. Unless Severino throws his best game yet and the Athletics get hot early, this seems like a straightforward win for the Blue Jays. As our first pick for this matchup, the Toronto Blue Jays money line is our full game side pick. The over looks strong in this spot since Severino has struggled big time at home, and Toronto's offense has been pounding the ball, which should mean a bunch of runs. Scherzer could give up a couple or 3 in his shorter stint, pushing things over the line. This year, the Athletics have gone over in 48 of 86 games overall, tops in the league, and 26-18-3 at home. Toronto's at 50-40-3 for overs, so expect that pattern to hold up. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Dodgers versus San Francisco Giants. The Los Angeles Dodgers are facing the San Francisco Giants in the opener of a 3-game series at Oracle Park. Both the Los Angeles Dodgers and San Francisco Giants had Thursday off before kicking off their weekend series. These two sit as the top dogs in a stacked National League West, with Los Angeles at 56-38 and the Giants at 51-43. San Francisco picked up Rafael Devers in a trade mid-season, showing they're serious about pushing for playoffs. But the Dodgers' deep lineup might have the final word come October. Logan Webb has been lights out this year, cranking up his strikeouts while still getting tons of grounders, right up there in the 90th percentile for that. His 2.62 earned run average lines up with a 3.19 expected ERA, and he's striking out 27.2% of batters, which is solid in the 80th percentile. The Dodgers are a nightmare for any pitcher, but Webb owns at home with a 1.52 earned run average over 59.2 innings. He's always been tough there, and I see that rolling on. Dustin May isn't someone I back much, with a 4.52 ERA overall and 5.67 in June. He looked good in July's first start against a weak White Sox team, but the Giants should give Webb enough backing to win this one. Even though I think the Dodgers have the edge long-term, the Giants should snag a home win on Friday. As our first pick for this matchup, the San Francisco Giants money line is our full game side pick. 4 of the last 5 games between these teams went over the total, with 34 runs scored in their 3-game series earlier this year. The Giants hit .294 and slugged .506 in their past 5 home games against the Dodgers, so they'll have chances to put up numbers all night. San Francisco's pitchers led in 13 runs to the Phillies on Wednesday. The Dodgers have a killer offense, leading or close in key stats like batting average at .261, so they can rack up runs fast. Los Angeles pitchers have lagged this season, sitting low in categories like earned run average. Everything points to a game with plenty of scoring in San Francisco on Friday. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.